Shoes, chaussures. Equality is everybody gets a shoe. L'égalité veut dire tout le monde reçoit une chaussure. One size does not fit all. Des chaussures pointures uniques, ça n'existe pas.
Rights.
Droit.
In today's society and workplace, people and workers' rights are being infringed upon, and they're afraid to speak up or they're unaware of their human rights.
Culture.
Culture.
Why is there a disproportionate number of Aboriginal people in correctional facilities? When and how will the needs of Aboriginals who have been incarcerated be understood and corrected?
Language.
La langue. Manque de compréhension des besoins francophones par rapport à la langue, l'aspect culturel et notre environnement de travail et de syndicats.
Gender.
Sex.
Women are overrepresented in lower-paying occupations and industries. They make up a disproportionate number of employees in minimum wage and part-time positions, and they remain underrepresented in many higher-paying jobs and sectors that have traditionally been male-dominated.
Orientation.
Orientation.
Legislation has given our communities rights, but rights don't mean acceptance. People still feel justified when they get to comment or judge me.
Accessibility.
Accessibilité.
Too often you hear, they don't look disabled. They're just looking for an easy way out. Invisible disabilities like dyslexia, PTSD, learning disabilities. How is one supposed to look?
Age.
Âge.
I don't understand why locals don't want to mentor young and new members. What's going to happen when there's no one educated that can take over when people retire or leave the organization?
Race.
Race.
Workers of color are systemically and intentionally targeted because of racism and discrimination. We are forced into low-quality jobs without income security or full social benefits.
Equity means everyone gets a shoe that fits. L'équité veut dire tout le monde trouve chaussures à son pied.
Need for continued education to make people aware of what their human rights are and how to enforce them.
Setting up more Gladue courts to administer to the needs of Aboriginal people. Increasing the education on Aboriginal culture and history will increase the understanding of their needs and get them out of incarceration.
L'éducation nous permettrait d'éduquer les personnes qui ne comprennent pas la langue et la culture francophone.
Ontario needs to come up with a strategy to close the gender wage gap.
It's easy for me to be dismissed because I'm one of those people, but we're much more than rainbow flags and parades. You want to understand our community, our perspective? First of all, stop assuming.
Understanding, education, breaking down barriers. Remember, treating everyone the same is not treating everyone equal. And together, we can create inclusive spaces.
More young workers are wanting to become educated and get involved. Having local executives that will encourage, assist, and educate young workers is extremely important to the future success of the union.
We should be looking within and recognizing the racism that exists throughout our society, whether it's in policing, education, media representation, and housing. The evidence is there. Workers of color know this, and we live it.
The defender.
The Aboriginal.
The woman.
Je parle français.
Accommodation.
Racialized.
The young worker.
LGBTQIAQQ2S.
Equity. Équité.